are up. It's like, okay, whose kit are we going to use? I'm fine using other people's kits. I'm pretty adaptable. I don't need to move crap around. I hate it when a drummer uses my kit and moves stuff around. And like I said, on a rack, they could do it, and I've had it happen, but it takes way longer to reset it all back into place than it would just to swap out two drum sets. So I'm telling the sound guy this, and I'm like, I'll talk to the other drummer, but if we're incompatible with kits, we'll just swap it out. It's easy. My bandmates know how to do this. Like, we're good. He's like, I've done it a million times. It has to be this way. I'm like, okay. Okay, so have I. Like, can we like, can we both be, can you trust me? You're asking me to trust you. Can you trust me? No, that was clear. So I try to set up a meeting with this other drummer, a phone call, and we have it scheduled, all great. Like, we're texting each other. He ghosts me on the day of the thing. He started I found out why afterwards. He had started a new job. He completely flaked on it. It happens, right? So that was a Sunday. The gig's the following Saturday. I have a crazy week of work, so I'm not like going out of my way to find this guy, but like, he knows how to find me, like whatever. Thursday, I get a text from the sound guy. The other drummer's fine using your kit. Oh, am I being paid for you've now decided? Okay. And I get it. We're the final band. It makes sense. He's like, be there at 5 to load in. We don't play till like 10. It's like, okay. Like, I'm trying not to just like go into like full Mantram mode on this. Right. But, I'm like, well, I still need to talk to him. The sound guy says, it's going to work. It's going to be fine. I'm like, we don't know that. Like, I haven't talked. I don't know. So now I'm all like freaked out about this. Finally, I talked to the guy on Friday, and it's like, and like the text with the sound, I texted the sound guy. I'm like, dude, you got to back off a little bit. Like, I need to talk to this guy. I'm trying. Don't make me the bad guy here. But
this isn't my fault, by the way. We were booked to play this show. And then you guys added this band.
Correct. I'm like, but dude, you gotta stand down. I need to talk to this other guy. You cannot drive this bus yet. Like, let me. And he got a little bit more agitated. This was all via text, which is never good for this. But I was doing it. I was doing it where I was in a spot where I could not pick up a phone. So it's like, crap. So I'm like, and he's like, well, I've said my piece. You do what you're gonna do. Crap. Like, this is not,
it's your fault now.
Now it is my fault. Right. It's 100% my fault. Right. Exactly. So the next day I talked to the drummer. It turns out he is 5'8", maybe even 5'7", he said. But he sets his drums up really high for him. I set my drums up kind of low for me. He's like, dude, it's going to be fine. I'm like, awesome. And our conversation, the first 30 seconds of it was talking about that. And then the remaining 30 minutes was nerding out about drum gear and different things. Like, we were fast friends. It was fine. He's like, yeah, I can't believe the club did this to us. I was like, okay, great. We're all going in with the same attitude. He's not going to move crap around in my kit. So when I sit down, it's all different. Okay, great. Like, we're going to be fine. And we were. Everything was fine. So I'm on the way to the gig. It's a 30-minute drive from my house. And I'm like, okay, like, I got to go into this with a positive attitude. And because it's just going to be, it is what it is. We've decided to compromise. The whole band is getting there at 5 p.m. to load in and backline this other band's show for free. It's not the other band's fault. It's the club's fault. We've decided to compromise and swallow that. And by the way, when they said initially you need to share drum kits, the band said to me, look, this is the first time this is happening. So here's our policy on this. Whatever you decide, we all have your back. We are 100% there with you. So if you say you have to, like, that's it. None of us are going to go to the club and say, Dave's a real problem with this. We're sorry. It's like, nope, it is unified front. I was like, that's a really nice, like, that's cool. Like, that's nice to have in a band. But I was like, I don't know that I need to like pull that hard line right now. So as a band, we decided, we did the whole thing. We worked it out. We're like, we'll leave. We'll go out to dinner. We'll make a night of it. It's fine. And we did. And it was fine.